What happened at your work which caused multiple people to all quit at once? When I was 16, I worked the concession stand at a minor league baseball stadium. The pay was decent for a high school kid, $8 an hour when minimum wage was just over $5, and the evening shifts fit perfectly around school. It wasn't glamorous, but it was mine. The one real downside was the management. Our main manager was notorious for losing it over the smallest things, throwing tantrums that felt more like a toddler than someone in charge. If we ran out of a particular beer, or if she felt the lemons for the iced tea weren't cut right, she would absolutely lose her mind. One night, the stadium was packed for a big promotion. The crowd was at least 2 or 3 times larger than usual, and the entire staff was running ragged. Everyone was juggling multiple roles, moving as fast as we could without a single break. The cleaning, which was supposed to happen throughout the night, was pushed aside because there simply wasn't time with the flood of customers coming through. We wiped down what we could in the chaos, but there was no way to do a proper sweep or mop. As usual, the manager was nowhere to be seen. She showed up late, about 3 or 4 hours into the shift, which was pretty typical, and the moment she arrived, she exploded. The first thing she screamed about was the floor, which was a mess from all the foot traffic and spilled drinks. She paced around, red-faced, yelling at us for being lazy and not cleaning properly. The highlight of her tirade was when she dropped the bomb. "Listen up, you lazy fucks. Minimal work gets minimal pay. Everybody's being paid minimum wage tonight because you slobs won't clean up anything." That was it. The bartenders, who had been busting their asses all night, exchanged glances and immediately walked out. The bar back followed them out without a word. It was like watching a slow-motion domino effect. One by one, people peeled off. The cooks, the servers, the guys handing out food. Everyone was fed up. We started taking off our aprons and hats, heading for the exits, ready to be done with this nightmare of a night. The manager, red-faced and screaming, planted herself in front of the exit, trying to block us from leaving. It was a chaotic scene in front of hundreds of customers, all watching as this mess unfolded live. Some of the cooks climbed out of the serving windows to get around her. I wasn't about to get stuck in a standoff, so I followed them, squeezing through the window as the rest of the staff trailed behind. The whole thing felt surreal. Walking out in the middle of a packed stadium, hearing the manager screaming threats that no one was listening to anymore. That night was the last straw. Not only did we all quit on the spot, but when I went to get my final paycheck, it somehow got lost. After a few days of back and forth, I ended up filing a wage theft complaint with the Texas Workforce Commission just to get what was rightfully mine. Looking back, it wasn't just about the money. It was the disrespect, the way we were treated like disposable parts in a machine that someone lost control over. That night showed me exactly how quickly things can fall apart when leadership is toxic, and how important it is to stand up, even if it means walking away in front of a packed stadium.